I don't want your empathy, I just want another enemy. I'm not gonna change a thing for you. I'm over middle ground, and I really wanna burn it down. I'm not your friend, and I won't pretend I am. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. I'm unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
Welcome to the war game.
You're no ally of mine. Your life is a kind of lie, and I know that I won't change your mind. We have no common ground, and we're never gonna figure it out. So don't get friendly, get angry, I'll bury you down by the bar. So don't reach out, and I mean that. I'm under siege, and I need you to see that. You're on one side, I'm on another, and we will wage war upon each other. I'm no angel, you're not either. I'm at a fever pitch, you're at a leisurely pace. Unscathed, I'm unafraid. A warm welcome to the war game.
bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime, I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody. Then you better use it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. Say you wanna be somebody. You say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Seems like I can't get away from the hot sun. Always night and never day. Even when I wash the floor, the dust still comes. Keep on hunting for the bread. No matter how lost, need no light, no spark. I'm in line mode. With my eyes closed, I can see in the dark. I'm a quiet storm. Far from calm, I know you feel me, brother.
Seems like I can't get away from the hot sun. Always night, it's never day. Even when I watch the floor, the dust will come. Keep on hunting for the prey. No matter how lost, need no light, no spark. I'm in line mode. With my eyes closed, I can see in the dark. I'm a quiet storm. Far from calm, I know you feel me, brother.
Oh, I see the signs and I see we're there, and I feel the lies and I feel the sand. Forever hold, no matter if we're cast away, a fire in the dark. I know that you won't be waiting again. Right from the start, I see the end. A world torn apart, but I know we're meant. Forever hold, no matter if we're cast away, a fire in the dark. I know that you won't be waiting again.
Yeah. Ay, push start, ay. Ball so hard, ay. Raise the bar, ay. Turn into a star, ay. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. This is fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What? About too hard, ayy. What? About too hard, ayy. About too hard, yeah. I'm killing your favorite rapper with minimum effort. Yeah, your coach getting severed. The industry dry, it's a desert. Do whatever it is that you think that you're doing, I'm doing it better. Straight double use, that's my letter. Don't got no snakes, only ladders, ayy. They tryna figure out what's on our plate. Infinity sideways, we already ate. Skipping this basic, skipping this classic. Stay out of trouble, now I can relate. Nevertheless, I'm doing great. I just finished this thing, ain't no debate. You ain't my dog, you ain't my family, and sure as hell, you're not my mate. Yeah, I take my place at the summit. I can't wait till we counting them honey. yeah, but when I say my time coming, it's coming. And some of y'all got ahead of me. To be honest, I wasn't even running. But very soon I'ma run it. I demand it, man, I want it. Push start, ayy. Ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy. Turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. This is fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. About too hard, ayy. They not gon' like this. Don't like surprises. I cause a crisis. Man, I'm a scientist. With the music, I spice things up to my liking. Man, I want nice things, nice things. That's not an AK, it's a Uzi. I pull up and shoot it to movie. I'm chasing the bag, not a coochie. Cut ties with the fake, now it's Gucci. Word of my niggas from the 021. You count 6 shots and I count 2 guns. Some people still think I rap just for fun, but soon they look up to me just like the sun. Yeah, you can come over here. Swear it's like no career. Swear you got no idea. Soon you have no career. Take a good look in the mirror. They need to know that I'm here. Don't you act like it ain't clear. Yeah, push start, ayy. Ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy. Turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. This is fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. About too hard.
Look above your head at the moonlit sky. The stardust drips and shines brightly in your eye. So baby, stay with me where the sun doesn't go down, and we will drift away until the day the world stops spinning. Oh, baby. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. The stars falls around us, entwining us. So baby, stay with me where the sun doesn't go down, and we will drift away until the day the world stops spinning, 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 until the day the world stops spinning.
the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hearing none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow got 'em coming back? Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round.
Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes all close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Live until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round again.
like a fire in the eye of a hurricane. Always told, stay in line, be alright, better play it safe. I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I've passed the point of no return, something is calling me, it's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again, dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Fly so high they can't touch us. So top notch, none above us. We done came so far, now we up now. Had a vision, stuck to it, never back down. Never had much, now we own the whole thing. Spread it all around the world, watch it all change. Came alive, now they all see the greatness. Light shine so high they can't take it.
Dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Come alive.
I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I passed the point of no return, something is calling me, it's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again, dancing with my fear, burning with desire. We gon' take it to the edge and come alive. Go to hell and back just to feel the fire. We gon' turn up in this place and come alive.
Come alive.
found mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I have for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No. Hands to my side, tied to run on a faulty line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it beats again.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the ACE Corporate League. We are on round 7 of the Gold Cup. My name is Proxy, and I'm joined by the OG Pickle herself. Hello.
Hi, yes, and hello everybody.
Yeah, so interesting game tonight. We have a re-accounting against Voxcom IT. So, do you want to take us through their roster quickly?
Sure, I'd love to. So for Aria Accounting, we've got Zeradius, Aku, Techno Doggy, Phoenix, and Kayla Becky. So that should be quite an interesting lineup. For Voxcom, we have Arexi, Worst Nightmare, Skeletor. Kind of let me redo that name. Skeletor, Phoenix, and the Afterlife ZA.
Definitely a little bit of a fun time here. We've got 2 Phoenixes on the server, so that's going to be a lot of fun to cast. But yeah, so I mean, for tonight's game, for those of you who don't know, this is round 7 of the Gold Cup. So as it has been, the winner will get 3 points. As it stands currently, if Riese wins tonight's game, that will solidify their first place standing with 15 points in total. If Voxcom IT run away with the win, they will be tied in first place alongside Vox Telecom and Riese. So I mean, this should be really fun. This should be really fun. Going straight into the knife. In terms of map picks, I can't really say what we should be expecting or what we don't want to see tonight. I think either way, this should be an interesting game. I mean, first place is up for grabs at the moment in the top for the group. So, from your side, Pickle, what are you wanting to see tonight?
As always, I'd love to see a nuke. I love nuke, and people aren't giving me nuke. I also find train interesting. It's the maps that you don't really see played a lot. I don't know why, but yeah, those are the ones I'd like to see. How about you, Proxy?
I always just want to see a little bit of a curveball, I guess you could call it. I mean, at this point, I'll be happy for Vertigo. I mean, it'll be a little bit difficult to cast it, but I mean, I'll be happy for him. A train or a nuke, either way. Just something a little bit different, you know. We always see the big 3. You see the Dust, we see Mirage, we often see Inferno as well. Sometimes that Inferno gets swapped out for Overpass, but it's still considered the top 3. So, anything other than that, I'd be happy.
Well, the guns are already changing things up a bit. They started the knife on short.
I mean,
Now
that's
we're long.
that's always a good, I guess, indication of how things are going to be going. But while we wait for them to just finish the knife runs and the map bams, let's throw you guys up with some stats here. So Ria Accounting, as we said, currently they are tied with for first place with Vox. So they've had 4 wins, 0 losses. I mean, they've won against teams like Afri Equipment, Semper Res, Peach Software, Zonke. So they've had a pretty good time all around. Voxcom IT, on the other hand, have had 3 wins and 2 losses. So for them tonight, is really going to be important. In terms of statistics, however, we've seen Voxcom drop a map against Semper Res, whereas Riesh just ran away with that win 2-0. They've also lost against Peach Software, which again Reace won 2-0. And all in all, they've lost more rounds than Reace, but statistically, I don't always want to throw them in the corner. I'm gonna be just standing, pretty objective tonight. I don't want to be too biased. But from your side, Pickle, who's your pick?
No, we've been through this. I don't pick teams.
I was so close. I was so
I suck at
close.
that. I'm just gonna like screw it up for the other team, or screw it up for the team I pick. I mean,
I was so close. All right,
no,
but before we bore you guys with stats, let's quickly talk about the new giveaway. It's not Fork of Lager this time. No, no, this time we're giving away a bit of gaming gear. So Fantech have graciously given away one of their Echo MH82s. It is a multi-platform gaming headset. And if you want to know all the instructions, they should be on screen at the moment. But if you need to know, you got to go to the ACCE Esports page, find the original post as an option. You can obviously share it, better your chances a little bit. Got to follow all the steps. Some of them include liking the ACCE Esports page and liking the Fantech SA page. You can also go retweet their post on Twitter as well to better your chances. But I mean, yeah, the headset looks great. I don't know. That looks like a headset that I want to get for myself, but it's fine. I'll tell you guys about it anyway. Have you
well,
entered?
I've entered, and I've
Ah,
also clicked on the Gleam link and entered in all those million ways that you can get extra entries. So I
oh
think
yeah.
I've got 12 entries now. So
For our viewers on YouTube, the link is in the description for your ease of viewing. So please go click it, go enter that giveaway. That headset looks really, really nice. Like I can't stop staring at it. It looks very nice. I want him, but it's fine. I will be fair. I'll go through the process. Um, so if we want to talk a little bit more about, I mentioned at the top, one of the top three, we've got Inferno as our starting map, which obviously is a little bit, I guess, it's a beautiful map. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful map. It's in a beautiful setting. But in terms of your CT and your T side aggressions and just kind of the things that we can expect to see, I would call him or her or it. I don't want to give a gender here, but I would call this map really just kind of one of those pretty standard setups. You've got your mid, your A, and your B setup. I mean, mid is a little bit skewed towards A, so I mean you've got a massive choke point there for B. Otherwise, though, I see utility as the biggest point for either team here. Whoever is going to be running away with either their utility or just running away with a headshot is going to be ultimately the team that's going to be running away with the win here. And for you, Pickle, what should we be looking out for?
I like seeing good economy management. In other words, don't not forcing every round and buying as a team,
Mm,
and absolutely teamwork and getting the refrags on your teammates. It doesn't help. Player one goes in, gets a headshot, the other team frags him, and there's no one to refrag that guy. I mean,
yeah.
the refrags are super important for me.
So trading and economy. Weirdly enough, that you should mention it. In terms of economy, with this recent update that's brought us so many wonderful things in terms of operation and cases and skins. It's also brought along a brand new Galil and FAMAS, which we honestly haven't seen a lot of. So both guns have, for those of you who don't know, the recoil has been minimized quite a lot. I mean, I played with it the other day, and I was surprised to see that I was actually getting a kill with either of them. So it's
Hey,
not
don't
only
hate
that.
on them.
I'm not hating on them. I'm hating on myself. But other than that, they've also been lowered in price. So I mean, as a starting rifle, even a rifle that you carry through the rest of the map, it should be a really interesting story to see how these either of these teams are going to make use of that, if they are going to be making use of this new update. Because at the moment, both of those guns are extremely OP. Valve have really pulled, I guess, another organ SG situation on us. So we'll see if it becomes the new meta. By the way, we're getting right into it. Teams are just quickly setting up their sides. It does look like Voxcom is going to be starting on T side so far, which I like T side because of just the sheer mobility that you can throw around with it. Like we mentioned, you've got that massive choke point in B, but I mean it's still really a fun map. You can really be quick about the rounds. So
The fun
other
thing,
way,
even with a choke point, is if you push as a 4 or 5 stack, you're probably gonna outnumber the players that is defending
no,
B.
definitely, yeah.
So if you just get the refrags, that side should be yours. And that
But as I mentioned,
theory applies.
grenades are going to be a massive impact. I mean, we've already seen CTs with 4 nades, so they're planning a nade stack. So if these poor little 5 terrorists go up banana with that nade stack, depending on where it's going to go, it's not going to be a fun time for them. But Round 1 already started, and that nade damage, I mentioned it, that takes away so much HP there from Voxcom. Aku getting a nice headshot there through the smoke, already starting us off, but Arexni, as you mentioned, you love to see it, they've already got the trade, and Re-Ace actually on the wrap here, so they've got all the information that Voxcom is heading towards a site now, and the flank is already in, but so far, Voxcom have had enough time to get plants down, except that Techno Doggy just runs out and gets headshots like that. Down to a 2v2, and I mean, HP-wise, we're pretty much as even can get. Bomb is going to go down, however. Both Phoenixes just having a fight there. Still down to a 1v1. I just want this bomb down. I guess the last remaining Phoenix is waiting. Zaredi is on the flank here. I don't know if Phoenix is going to expect it. The jump just misses it. Zaredi is going to get the headshot there, finishing off with a nice 2k and the defuse. So, I mean, pretty quick round there, as I mentioned. You know, Inferno can have some pretty quick rounds. And, I mean, good work there from Re-Ace. They lost the numbers advantage pretty quickly into the round, but that flank was exactly what they needed. And, I mean, overall, good headshots.
The initial nade damage was just... I mean, one player was left on 2 HP and no shots had been fired yet. So the nade damage down mid and banana definitely made a big impact for them, I feel.
I told you about those nade damage. It's hectic. It's hectic. A nade stack on Inferno is like one of the most famous nade stacks there is. And
Yeah,
I mean,
you're able to throw nades down mid and down banana and hit T-ramp.
Voxcom's got the same idea as well. We've got 4 nades on the side of Voxcom, all blocks and 4 nades. And it looks like those nades are going to be going to banana. And unfortunately, you mentioned it earlier, they can so easily overwhelm whoever's like holding banana. But Zeradius is holding back flank. The smoke is going to slow them down a little bit, give them no visibility whatsoever. The Radius is just having some fun right now, just spraying through the smoke. Rexy, the last one left alive, and I mean, a USP will be enough to finish him off with the 12 HP standing in his way. So, I mean, Zeradius already sitting on 5 kills. He's having a ball of a time right now, just literally just like fish in a barrel at the moment. So, for Voxcom Knight now, that was just a save round. They have enough money now to buy up. We see the AWP coming out there. I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
We see a strange buy coming in for T-side though, an AWP in the same buy as a Deagle and an exit.
Yeah. And to Creed.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's confidence or if it's miscommunication, but at the moment Skeletor is just sitting on Deagle and half armor, not even head armor. So
it's Skeletor.
Yeah, well, I'll leave that to you. You're doing that pretty well. Reacifov's already taken B controls, so they've got a lot of information that, you know, Voxcom can't really get back. So for so much map control, they're actually going to be pushing through this. Erection though is going to be holding that, and that's going to be already the first number. Drop down. Sorry,
no, that's definitely something you don't want to give up. They had banana control fairly early, and they kind of did not do that move justice by picking up so early.
Oh, you mentioned it earlier. This weird buy is actually catching Rias off guard. Aku, though, stepping out with that MP9, nearly gets a second, but still just Phoenix left to defend 1v4, and she's got 3 terrorists waiting for her position. Phoenix, I thought we were going to have a Phoenix one-on-one here, but either way, he's going to rotate just with his teammates and get that bomb down on the B side. So for Phoenix right now, I mean, she's got Kevlar, she's got the defuse kit. She has not as much time as I think she would like, but I mean, this is still a worthy retake at the moment. You know, the CTs are just going to get money from this either way. So a save won't be unnecessary, but it also won't be necessarily needed. Hey, we got the Phoenix one-on-one that I wanted.
We do have Zeradius quite fairly low on cash. You should be able to still buy a FAMAS. And
I mentioned those FAMAS are pretty sick right now.
I love the FAMAS. Like it's a pretty.
You love the
weapon.
French gun.
And the Galil, not so much, but it's still very powerful weapons, and it's quite cheaper than the more popular.
It's also got a huge, it's got a massive fire rate. So I mean, for players that really prefer their SMGs, the Galil is quite an interesting introduction into rifles. I mean, Techno Doggy just blowing Rexney out of the water. I like to see some sportsmanship there. You know, nice shots coming through on chat. But I mean, that's going to be such a quick peek there. There was no trades that could have been had at that point. Techno Doggy literally just shot
But
and ran.
the thing is, Technodoggy immediately moved off of that spot. So
Didn't give them a chance.
yeah, so he's gonna moved off to a different spot. So
Oh.
there's no prediction in where he's gonna be next.
I mean, Phoenix just getting tagged through the wall there by Technodoggy. Aku took out Skeletor there. So, ooh, and Aku is just going with this rain of damage at the moment. It takes a second kill, and the bomb is very close to getting taken down. Phoenix is going to back off, so. But Aku is still heading on with this reign of terror at the moment. He's chasing the players down. They have the information that they've run into second apps, so much map control right now in the hands of Re-Ace that Voxcom have a bit of a tough challenge going forward. They've got 30 seconds left to not only kill or to either kill all 5 counter terrorists and get the bomb down, or honestly just survive and maybe save the AWP and the Krieg that you've got in your hands right now.
Yeah, I mean the big thing now, REAs does have basically full map control at the moment. But now it's about finding that balance between map control and just over pushing it and getting picked off. Because
Yeah.
this can be turned out and not in their favor so quickly. Unfortunately, they won't have time to do that, but in a different situation.
Re-Ace is going on the hunter, so if you're not careful, they might actually lose a player. But I don't think time's going to be on their side. Aku heard the AWP there, but just no time for that altercation. I mean, 5th round, and we've already seen a 3-1 scoreline. I mean, stats would have recommended that this would be the predicted outcome. But I mean, I think Voxcom can still pull a few rounds out. They've got a bit of a weird buy at the moment. Again, Skeletor just sitting on that duel alone. I mean, maybe it's confidence, maybe it's just a little bit of silliness, as he did have a teammate that was able to drop him. But either way, throwing around with that Juan.
While we're talking about the buys, the thing is, we've seen REAs buy as a team since the get-go.
Yeah.
They haven't been put in a difficult position money-wise really that much, but it's still good to see that they display teamwork even when buying.
They've been definitely good in terms of economy, but as you mentioned, they haven't yet been put under pressure. So Voxcom, on the other hand, they've been put under pressure since round 1, basically. They had one round win round about the 3rd round, and since then it's just been, I guess, Re-Ace's reign of terror. So for them, it's a little bit of maybe a different situation, different stances, but they definitely need to get that under control if they want to be able to take Re-Ace on in equal grounds. So I mean, a little bit of map control.
Having a full buy and full util, I think I prefer that, and maybe give up around. Just to be able to do a full buy, the utility is so important.
I mean,
you can have a Galil and you can have full armor. I prefer having.
Technodoggy and Kelebeki, sorry to interject. They just took the heads off the Voxcom there. And I mean, Afterlife chiming in with that XM. We thought it was a weird buy, but they're actually getting a nice shot there through the smoke. And so quickly this round has been turned around for Voxcom. Phoenix takes out Phoenix again in a nice 1v1 there.
I think they're seeking each other out at this stage.
I think it's a battle of the Phoenixes at the moment. I don't think this happens quite often. But, ooh, damage there with that. But Phoenix takes down that also important, very scary XM. And Technodoggy with the headshots again! And somehow, a round that honestly should have been in the bag of Voxcom have just been taken away from them.
Yeah, Technodoggy on the Scout. I know a lot of people prefer the AWP, but the Scouts, I've seen a lot of people prefer the Scout. If you get those headshots off, I mean, your movement is so much faster with a Scout than with an AWP. So, by how Technodoggy has been performing on that Scout, that's definitely something I just put onto him and use that extra cash for someone else.
Definitely. I mean, he's been so good with that Scout. At the moment, he hasn't really had a reason to get off of it. They have the money for it if they need to, but I mean, he's just having a fun time. We see 2 Galils out, so I mean, we've got a bit of a more, I guess, coordinated buy coming out from Voxcom, so this might be in their favor. So Radius is actually going to get spotted out there by West Nightmare. Unfortunate timing there as he tries to take out a little piece of utility, but that's going to leave B a little bit less defense. But I mean, Kayla there with the AWP is ready to take on the challenge. Phoenix is already rotated, so this very open B just quickly got locked down, and a lot of utility pieces coming out there. Just
Well
trading
done,
back and forth, and
Aku.
Aku actually takes down the bomb. So now Voxcom was stuck. They have to retrieve the bomb, and they were on their way to take B sites, and now so much momentum has just been taken away from them.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a nice little Foxcom setup.
And Aku is just having another fun time, just shooting down that choke one, just getting as many kills as he needs to at the moment, padding his bank accounts, having a little bit of a fun. Ooh, Worst Nightmare though, trying to take down Techno Doggy. Worst Nightmare still going on his third kill. Yo, if he got that fourth kill, that would have been on for the ace, our first ace for tonight. So, I mean, I was rooting for him. That would have been a sick play.
It would have been. And that round almost didn't go in favor of REAs, just over pushing it there and over peaking. They knew where the players were. Luckily, Aku was there. I mean, he definitely deserved that MVP he got from that round.
Oh no, definitely. He did the work that he needed to. That flank was so unexpected and so needed. Ooh, Phoenix taking a little bit of Aku's page. Pushing down second mid, getting that nice kill there onto a Worst Nightmare. So now, Numbers Advantage is sitting very, very happily in Reace's court. Rexney might be caught out here. Ooh, that smoke actually saved him. But Reace is going to be taking B control now. A little bit of team damage there with the 8, but it's fine. We won't pay that too much mind. Phoenix has to be careful though, she's going to get caught out there by the Afterlife with a Negev. Aku with a good trade there is going to get caught out there by the other Phoenix. And now we're left on a 3v3, but Phoenix with 19 HP is making this a little bit hard for himself right now. So far they've got a little bit of map control there towards apps. So far none of the CTs are really holding sight. Zeradius is quickly running in, but he might get caught out by this orb. Rexney gets the no-scope onto Zeradius, and that's going to open up the ace site. Just Techno Doggy shooting with that scout that he's been so good with. But the scout's not really going to stop them from taking the bomb down. Skeletor should be able to plant it. He's out of this position though. But Calebecky's going to go with a rotate, takes down Skeletor. And Techno Doggy left now in a 1v1. That was a good push there by Phoenix.
Both players are fairly low, and they've both got AWPs. So this is just about who has the quickest fingers. I mean, this is a stage where I'd honestly try and pick up the rifle, just for the fire rate, honestly.
Oh my goodness, Rexney nearly got shot out there. But he's taken the kill route, and Techno Doggy's just playing this so perfectly. He's going to win the round without actually having to get the kill. Very nice. Very well played there from Reace. Some good trades coming through so far. I mean, both from Voxcom side and from Reace. So far, we've seen both teams be fairly consistent, I'd say, in getting the trades. I mean, other than, you know, the few scout shots that Techno Doggy got and just ran away with, they've been pretty consistent.
Absolutely. I've got a big problem though.
And what's that?
The chat is so quiet. I know you guys are watching. Don't be creepy. Talk to us. I know 2 females up here can be intimidating, but please, guys, have a chat with us. We like reading your comments. We like having a chat with you. So let us know, who are you rooting for?
Yeah, is it chat all in favor of Reace or all in favor of Voxcom? You guys gotta let us know. We need to see some hype in chats. The game so far have been pretty good. As much as the scoreline doesn't really show it, both teams have been giving a pretty good fight. So going into this round 8, a lot of utility actually being used early on by Reace, so it might be caught up by that. And I say that Phoenix takes down Aku, so now they've got a little bit more map control that they have had in previous rounds, but Reace is not giving up this apps position just yet. They're actually quite contesting this, which is interesting to see. Techno Doggy's still in the scout. I think he's having a good time.
Yeah, you get players that just prefer the scout. I know a couple that they feel that they get their headshots more often with a scout than they get the body shots with the AWP, just due to its maneuverability.
No, definitely. The scouts definitely gives you a lot more mobility and also, you know, a little bit more almost accuracy in a way, because you can just be so mobile and it does reset its crosser movement gap so quickly. And Techno Doggy is really putting it to work. Between Phoenix and Techno Doggy, that ace site is on lockdown. The bomb's been dropped on short, And now Voxcom have a bit of a tough road to follow as they need to get the bomb and they need to plant it. Phoenix with the flank there. I don't think Phoenix was expecting that. And now just Techno Doggy left to defend the ace site. Oh, and he's doing such a good job of it. Takes down Phoenix. Only Rexney left on 26 HP. Pulls out the deagle and gets the kill. And that's going to be a nice 3k there for Techno Doggy. Really well played there. I mean, he's on fire at the moment.
I mean, he drops the orb, he buys the scout. He clearly prefers the scout, and you can see that he doesn't just prefer it, he absolutely wrecks with it. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, he's actually not on top of kills, but he's on top of the scoreboard, and he's only been playing with the scout the whole game.
He definitely so far has a better KD of the server. And Voxcom actually pulling out a PP Bison here, so a little bit of a meme gun, but I mean, so far Afterlife has pulled out an XM and a Gev, and now the Bison, so he's having a fun time.
I think people buying Bisons, you can normally see that they are older players. Not in age, but in how long they've been playing the game.
Oh my goodness gracious, we say that, but as we do, Caleb Hickey just gets a 2k, she's having a fun time on B right now, getting those nice AWP shots, just holding down the side. I mean, I don't think Voxcom have been able to take the side since she's been on the AWP.
I mean, Kayla on that AWP is just a beautiful thing to see.
She's really been holding B-side well there with Zeradius. And now Aku is just taking a page out of her book, is just pushing with that AWP on his second kill. Only the Afterlife left so far to defend it for Voxcom, and he's got 3 counter-terrorists flanking on his backside there, so... I mean, so far Voxcom have been a little bit more... I guess, anticlimactic in a way. They get so much map control early on, but then they just don't make use of it.
Yeah, I think the thing comes in that REACE has got this balance of not being just a passive. That's an interesting buy coming in. Phoenix only on a deagle, while Technodocky has more, and Kayla has more than enough cash to buy there. So I think that might be some cash. Anyway, REACE have been fairly aggressive in a sense, and that can be quite intimidating on the side. I'm not used to playing against the aggressive.
What's quite intimidating is the Radius just running away with 3k. I mean, I was about to say when you were finished that this poor man is gonna have 3 terrors running down, but he's just doing what he needs to do, and now a 2v5. I mean, Voxcom had complete banana control, and Zeradius literally just sat and held mouse 1 click, and he's already on his 4th K. Up for the ace, doesn't look at the right corner though, as Afterlife gets with that XM. And I mean, he's still going on, takes down Technodoggy at that distance. But Phoenix is going to be able to take the Afterlife Reign of Terror down. But I mean, really well played there from Zeradius. He was just having a fun time. I mean, you were talking about miscommunication, but maybe it's just an overflow of confidence right now coming from REACE. Maybe they don't need all the guns, you know? Maybe they just want to run away with it.
I don't need an M4. Just give me the deal. I'll be fine.
Well, I mean, she's upgraded from a Deagle to an XM, so I say that's a worthy upgrade. But I mean, yeah, REACE has just been absolutely dominating so far. And I honestly don't see what Voxcom can do other than just getting the headshots.
Phoenix.
Like Phoenix. Oh my goodness gracious. I said that XM is a worthy upgrade. She's just proving me right at the moment.
That was a beautiful shot down Banana.
And that's actually going to be the AWP down now. So B defense is going to be finally, for once so far, you know, on the lacking side. Oh, Aku though. So much damage right now. It's still a
He's
full.
so confident. He
4v3.
just keeps pushing.
Yeah, no, he's not scared. He's holding a W. He's ready.
And I mean, look at the map control at the moment. This is now just a matter of REACE not getting picked up.
Oh, Technodoggy is just being a thorn in Voxcom's side right now. Takes down Skeletor. And now just a 2v4. I mean, you know, numbers-wise in favor of REACE, but HP-wise not so much. Nice shot there from Phoenix to keep himself alive. But Phoenix, on the 3S side, is actually on the hunt, so he needs to be careful of his flank, and she's just going to get an easy kill. And I mean, that's going to be the 10th round there for Reace. So far, they've really been absolutely dominating, is all I could say.
They've got quite an interesting CT side. They are aggressive, but not in the same spot the whole time. So it's not like Voxcom can say, okay, well, Akabush is mid every round. Let's just get the pick. It's a different player, a different spot every single time that they feel aggression from.
And they've really been good in terms of their rotations and just their overall positioning. And utility-wise, Reace is really worried about that early aggression as so much utility is being used. But now we see Voxcom IT going for this B-Tex, and Radius is still being such an annoyance for them right now, just taking so many players down with him. Just one player left to take down, and then they would have the speed defense, but you already have Phoenix on the rotation, and two of the other Reace players on the flank. Aku's going to take down the Afterlife, and now just a Rexy left. Oh, just barely catches Phoenix there. Takes a little bit of HP, but he's stuck in such an awkward position, and Phoenix is going to get the kill, and that's going to be the 11th round. In such quick succession as well for Reace. They've really been just throwing these rounds out like no one's business in what I would say 40, 30 seconds.
Well, Ruven Hutton says we need more action, and hopefully that was a action-filled round for you. And starting to feel faint off the REA spun as well. Come on, Vox, we can do it, says Sean Jonker there. Hey, I have to say, the chat seems quite balanced.
I know I see a lot of Voxcom IT fans, and I don't think they are very, very big fans there of Aku. She takes down two of the Voxcom IT players. So I mean, they had such good apps control, and Aku was just the thought in their side. Phoenix is going to take down a Rexy, and that's actually going to be the bomb. So now Reace has got all the information where exactly the bomb is. So Voxcom have to retrieve it, which means Reace know exactly where they need to position their players. Skeletor actually is going to take down Techno Doggy, but Zeradius just again being so powerful with that M4, just running down, getting the headshots that he needs to. And Caleb Becky's going to finish it off in style with a nice headshot there onto Skeletor. So I mean, again, Skeletor. So Reace have just been so quick in terms of their rotations. They see 2 or 3 players, and they all rotate off or flank around or just go for the kills. I mean, they're just having a W time right now.
They definitely are. We even have a Voxcom IT fan that says RES is having a good game.
But he's still a Voxcom IT fan. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to stay with your favorites. And Voxcom IT is actually going to take quick apps control here. They do take down Technodoggy and Aku, so this could be a good A take. But Skeletor gets caught out there by Phoenix. Wasn't expecting her in that the little cubby position. So that's going to slow down that A take quite a lot. So now the bomb isn't even going down, but we've already got both Reace players on the flank. If Voxcom actually rotate here, they might get the B side, but Worst Nightmare is going to take down Phoenix. The Radius still being so annoying for Voxcom IT right now. Just the Radius left, and then they should have this round. He's so strong, and he's actually going to clutch it out for Reace.
That was beautiful.
It was a 1v3, and he managed to do it. I mean, I feel sorry right now for Voxcom IT. It's literally just the Radius is just making it so difficult for them right now. He's been so good in these last late round positions, and these clutches, these 1v3s, 1v4s. I mean, not to take away from any of the other Reace players, they've also just been so good in terms of getting the kills that they need to. But I think Voxcom are really going to remember Radius after this game. Map control now by Reace. Aku actually getting flashed through the smoke there to take down Phoenix. And Calebeki also chiming in. And Aku's just going to finish it off with a 3k of his own, showing him, you know, just put three points ahead of Zeradius there, you know. He's basically saying that it's fine, it's not just Zeradius, it's also me. Look at me too. Thank you. But that's going to be the halftime there for our first match of tonight. 14-1. I mean, if you're Voxcom IT right now, you gotta hype yourself up now. Now it's when the clock's ticking. What do you say?
I say we need to get to the end of this game.
You think it's
Purely,
gonna? You think it's gonna be a race game?
I honestly, yes, I do. I mean, you have to think of where Voxcom's mindset is at the moment. They really need to get to the next map, put this game behind them, and just focus on winning the second map. And they don't have a lot of margin for error, especially in context.
Yeah, if they want to win this, they'd have to win 15 rounds in a row, which, I mean, thanks to Aku, is making that pretty not doable. As he takes down his third kill, and just the Afterlife ZA left in a 1v5 for match points, and that's going to be 15-1. And yeah, I think you're right. I think Voxcom might just need to disregard Inferno. I mean, it's not over just yet, but I mean, they still have 2 chances after this to honestly just take the win away from Reace. But can't count your chickens before they're hatched. To go into the
Indeed.
17th round.
And you have to wonder what's going on in Erexi and Worst Nightmare's minds at the moment. I mean, they could have caught up. It is technically last round. So you want to use all your cash that you have to your
Advantage there.
advantage and just try and buy up some stuff.
Aku actually gets the knife onto Phoenix there. That's going to be a little bit of BM just to honestly put the last nail in the coffin, as it seems, as they take the A site, and that's going to be 16-1 is our scoreline in favor of Reace. Our second map is going to be Mirage, so I mean, really well played there by Reace, but unfortunate for Voxcom IT.
Absolutely. But as we say that, I think we should take a 2-minute break and then we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Go get a water, go get some snacks, and we'll see you guys when we come back. Welcome back. For those of you who are just joining us, this is the Re-Ace Corporate League, and we are in the Gold Cup round 7. So we have Re-Ace, or Reaccounting, sorry, versus Voxcom IT. So, first map already done, 16-1. If you're Voxcom IT right now, you gotta just shake it off. You gotta ignore it, and you need to be, hyped up for this next game. I mean, we do have a Mirage, which is always a fun game to watch, always a fun game to see. So it should be interesting. But before we get into it, let's quickly just remind you guys about the giveaway. There is no more Fork of Lager to be given away, but Fantech have stepped in and they are giving away one of the Echo MH82s, which is a multi-platform gaming headset. It also comes with a detachable mic, so you can also just use it as a headset to jam to some music. So if you want to get your chance to win one of these very, very sweet headsets, I must say, then please go to the Re-Ace Facebook page, find the original post, follow the steps that you need to enter. There's also a Gleam link, which is in the description of the stream that you're watching right now. You need to like the Re-Ace Esports page, like Fantech ZA, share the post as an optional extra, and also as an optional extra, go to the Twitter page and retweet the original post. And yeah, better enter it. It looks like a really slick headset. Wouldn't you say, Pickle?
It is indeed. And I mean, who doesn't like free stuff?
Everyone loves
Let's
free
be
stuff.
honest.
Yeah. Even if you don't need a headset, I mean, just enter. Maybe a friend of yours might. Other way,
that seems
Mirage,
to be quite a fairly good headset as well.
it looks really good. I mean, it looks very similar in terms of build and stature as, your HyperX and your Logitech headsets. Obviously, different brand, different style of audio and whatnot, but it looks great. So go check it out. And we will be going very quickly into the second map, which is Mirage. As I mentioned, it's always fun to see a little bit of a Mirage. I quite enjoy him, or her, or it. I don't want to give maps genders. That's weird. But in terms
Fun
of
thing
city side,
about- No, sorry, you go.
no, I was going to ask you what should we be looking out for on Mirage?
Thing I love to see is after they remove the skyboxes from this map, you can
Yeah.
so easily fake, or not even fake, you can have a lurker helping the team out bailing onto another site, and just with util and stuff, it's endless possibilities regarding smoke. So I would love to see that happen at least once.
There's some really interesting smokes. I agree with you on this map. I mean, I know of smokes from T spawn all the way onto B. I know from smokes all the way from B into like T mid area
But
and apps
A from
and
B.
A sites. I mean, like you said, there's so many ways to really fake control and really push and pull your enemy into a position that they shouldn't really be, to make it just as easy as possible for you. But we do have Voxcom IT starting out on the CT side, which should be interesting because we didn't see much of them on the CT side for Inferno. So I'm happy to see what they can really do. At this point, we do see Re-Ace going for a little bit of a slow apps play here, kind of just playing for contact, maybe getting an early peek if they are lucky. The bomb is towards the B side, so it does look like it's going to be a B side take. Some flashes coming through from the Re-Ace side. It does seem... Oh, as actually Worst Nightmare and the Afterlife peek out. So one apiece each so far for either side, but Skeletor's actually managed to flank all the way around and is going to drop Phoenix. Aku is going to manage to take down Worst Nightmare. So far, numbers advantage still sitting pretty even, but Calebeki is now stuck with the bomb with 2 CTs on either of her sides. He's going to get shot in the back, and that's going to be Skeletor to take down the bomb. And right now, Re-Ace has got a bit of a rough mission to get the bomb back. So Radius is going to be heard, is actually going to manage to take down Skeletor. So still 2v2, numbers advantage just quickly getting traded so quickly. Rexney almost took out Aku there. 12 HP left now, and Phoenix is in a 1v2. A little bit of a tough order, especially when Aku's there to take down the headshots. So first round, I mean, already we're seeing a lot closer battles, if I could call it, coming out from both sides. I mean, we had so many trades going back and forth. So hopefully that's going to be a good indicator for the rest of this game.
And you can definitely see that Voxcom, even though we didn't really get to see their CT side last game, but they're comfortable on this map, coming in with those early flanks and early pushes as a CT for them.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully they're a little bit more confident on the side. Skeletor is actually going to push into apps there for a bit of an early peak. Unfortunately, Zeradius is going to take him out, and now that's going to be a quick A push for Re-Ace. Zeradius just going absolutely ham here, takes down his 3rd kill. So he's sitting pretty, he's sitting happy. And Aku's actually going to manage to flank around to CT side. Afterlife today is in trouble, as is Rexney, and they're both gonna get taken out.
Okay, if
That's
anyone ever says you can't get a long distance kill with the Mac 10, and you never believe me when I tell you do, just go rewatch that little part of Kayla Bay.
come watch this game, please.
Yes, yes, please do. Obviously,
Educate
the
yourself.
Afterlife on an XM again. Well, the rest of his teammates seem to be just doing a luck buy.
I mean, depending on where he sits with that XM, that could actually be a really worthy play. I mean, that gun does have actually quite a lot of range and a lot of armor penetration. Actually, one of the highest in the game in terms of shotguns, as far as I know. So this should be fun, but Riese are actually going to opt for that A play again as Aku actually starts, the Reign of Terror out, takes down Phoenix, and Rexney actually manages to take down Zeradius with that pistol. That's going to be an extra kill. Worst Nightmare, though, is actually going to manage to turn around to take down Caleb. Though he gets traded quickly, Techno Doggy is still going mad. Sitting on his third kill now, as only Skeletor left in a 1v3. Bomb's already down, and he's only got a pistol. He does have head armor, though. But I mean, I think this is just too tall of an order, and Aku is going to confirm that. Round 3, so quick.
Unfortunately, Afterlife has been performing very well with that XM, but it didn't get any kills off of that round. And that means, oh, he's going on it again. The thing is, it's like a bank. If you get a kill on that thing, you get so much cash. So that could have gone in a favor of him if he got those kills to maybe build up some cash into the next round. And
No, definitely.
planning on trying it again.
I mean, sitting pretty with the XM. But we do see a little bit of a better buy coming out from Voxcom IT, although West Nightmare is actually going to get flamed out of position and out of match for this round. Another kill coming through for the Riese side, as they're just so quick at the moment. I mean, these kills are literally happening within seconds of every single round. So Riese are very confident, still taking through that confidence as Aku gets a nice headshot there onto Phoenix. And Rexney and the Afterlife are finally going to get on the server and on the scoreboard as they both take a piece each. But I don't know if they're going to be expecting Zeradius on this flank. Just giving them so much trouble right now. Takes down Rexney.
What is he doing there?
I mean, he's taking a book from Voxcom IT and he's going around with the flags. So, doing what he needs to do at this point. And that's going to be actually an AWP recovered for them. A free AWP. I mean, hell yeah. Unfortunately for Voxcom IT though, it does seem like they're struggling to get the trades that they need to, and also they're just getting caught off guard. So many flanks and so much utility right now just working in favor of Riese. But Worst Nightmare is actually going to take a scout page himself, takes down Zeradius, and that was the AWP that they just recovered. Oh, that nade damage though puts him down onto 20 HP, and now we're just having a little bit of a scout battle in mid, but Caleb is going to take the headshot there onto Skeletor. West Nightmare though, still just getting those kills with that scouts. I mean, maybe he should have been on the scouts. It's between Techno Doggy and West Nightmare right now. This might actually be a good round. I say that, but Riese is just taking the kills. They're playing this so smart, as they're just taking it slower. They might have lost a play or two, but they're still just getting the kills that they need to. West Nightmare takes down Kelebeki, and Phoenix is going to get caught out with that XM, so now just Techno Doggy left, and he's stuck in the middle. I have to say, that XM. And that's going to be the round for Voxcom IT. Extremely well played there. I mean, just sheer good, I guess, individual plays coming through from all the players. Afterlife sitting on, a 2K, sorry, a 4K, actually. Goodness gracious, the man was just going ham.
Yeah, and he definitely got the cash from that. We see a player disconnected now. Oh, Skeletor.
It's because you didn't say his name enough like that.
Yes, I think it is.
Felt like he needed to
saying it
leave.
wrong.
Felt like he needed to leave so he can draw attention, that you need to say his name more.
Skeletor has
There we go.
Yeah, we see quite an interesting buy, Rexy, going on the UMP. Even though Afterlife and West Nightmare actually could have dropped in a rifle there.
Again, I guess it depends on the position that they're planning to take that gun to. It might not be the worst idea, especially if he's planning to do maybe, mid to lowest push, or maybe an apps rush. But yeah, interesting buy nonetheless. We'll see how it pans out for Voxcom IT. But so far, I'm happy to see what they're throwing at Reace. It's been a lot more, I guess, competitive so far. And hopefully that's going to continue and they're going to keep getting a few more rounds. We do see the bomb heading towards B site now. Aku is going to start us off with that nice shot there onto Worst Nightmare. Skeletor actually pushing B. Apps is going to get caught out by Kelebeki. Nice headshot there by her. And now B bomb site is actually defenseless and the bomb is going to be able to go down if they hurry up now. Technodoggy just getting a nice shot there through the wall. So bomb is going to go down now for Reace and only 2 players left from the Voxcom IT side. Very firmly placed in the middle of all of the Reace players. They've got a bit of a tough order ahead of them. I don't know if Arexni's going to be expecting Kelebeki in this position. She's going to step out and she's going to get a nice headshot there with Zeradius finishing Phoenix off. And that's going to be the 5th round for Reace. So, I mean, just there, it just wasn't coming together for Voxcom IT. They just had such great plays there from Worst Nightmare. But, I mean, he was caught off guard. A lot of the players are just caught off guard there. Reace is just really getting the positioning right this round. And again, a weird buy coming through from Voxcom IT side as not a lot of money, but they wanted to force around that AWP. And that's why Worst Nightmare is going to take down Aku. So that's going to be a bit of a slow push there into mid for Reace. Arexni again is going to get caught out there by Kelebeki. She's been so good in this apps position. But I mean, either way, there's trades coming through and Reace is actually on the back foot in terms of numbers. And Skeletor is going to confirm that as we get put into a 2v4 actually in favor of Voxcom IT for first time so far in this match. So Radius chiming in, taking down Phoenix, but still so many players to find and so much to do for this round for Reyes. He's going for it, takes down the Afterlife ZA. And actually now this numbers advantage has been taken away from them so quickly. Again, Radius just being...
Skeletor is not in the ideal position, and now West Nightmare also rotated off of B. So
and they're pushing B.
Timing at the moment is just beautiful.
And they're gonna get a free plant out of this. So Voxcom IT now on the retake. They've got one player in kitchen, one player on cat. Sorry, market kitchen. Oh, nice shot there from Phoenix onto Skeletor. And I think very, very aptly, Worst Nightmare is going to decide not to take this retake with shots like that coming through Phoenix, but he is going to get caught out there from Zeradius. Barely gets away with a nice shot there. Actually, don't even know how he managed to get away from that. But that's going to be a very good round there for Re-Ace. So no matter what happens now, they will get their 6th round. And on either side, actually, an AWP is going to be saved. And for the CT side, they do have money to buy up. I mean, Phoenix is sitting a little bit low with 3.7k, but still enough money is going to be available to him to actually buy up with armor and rifle. So it should be, well, I say with armor, but no armor is bought today. Other way, we go into the 8th round. This should be relatively interesting as Skeletor actually opted to stay in spawn and not buy a gun. As Re-Ace takes...
Wanted to prove you wrong. He heard you.
I just had to say his name. But Re-Ace is actually taking a lot of A control. Looks like they're setting up for this A tech. All 5 players towards A. So Radius spots out the Afterlife ZA, just the barrel of that shotgun sticking out. And Phoenix already put on 3 HP. I mean, he's one utility piece away from dying at this point. So much utility is being thrown. Phoenix actually takes down Phoenix on the Re-Ace side.
I swear they are just seeking each other out.
Arexni almost getting that good flank there, but still 2v2 nonetheless. I mean, this is doable from Voxcom IT side. They just have to be clever. They just have to hit their shots. But the Radius is going to take down Skeletor, and again, Worst Nightmare down to a 1v2 is going to get pushed by both players. There, good coordination there from the Re-Ace side to net them their 7th round. I mean, that's what you want to see, right? From the Re-Ace side. So far, they've really been doing so well. They've been pushing together. They've been, I mean, just that last alone to make sure that you push with your teammate, and that's all you need.
Their gameplay is just beautiful at the moment in terms of in that situation where they were just now. They could have had one player peeking trying to be Rambo, but instead of doing that, they just pushed them together. That guy can't kill two players at once.
And it shows good communication as well. You know, they're talking to their teammates and saying, "Cool, let's take this fight together. Let's take this kill together and let's get this kill." So Riese have really been doing very good in terms of team coordination. A lot of damage going through here on the B app side.
Rex is just so aggressive here. Early on
He is not giving any sorts of flips. But that's going to be worst nightmare to take down Kelebeki. And now he's still going to be able to defend this B bomb site as the bomb is going to rotate. And Aku, actually, with the cat push there, is going to take him out. So that's going to be the B bomb site. Again, completely defenseless for the side of Riese to get a free bomb plant.
I mean,
And
that was Afterlife on the XM. I mean,
on the flank, nonetheless, he's coming from T side, but he doesn't have the range to fight this. In a 1v4, nonetheless. Yeah. It's going to be a little bit tough for Afterlife, but nonetheless, it looks like go for it. Very cautiously so far. He's going to be able to pick up a defuse kit. Thanks to Rex. Aku, though, was expecting it, and that's going to be the 8th round for Riese. Which also, so far, the 8th round, so far, extremely easily. Except for the first few rounds, you know, we really had a lot of fight come through from the Voxcom IT side. But since then, I think they found their mojo, if we could say that, and they've just been running away with it every single round.
the thing is, you can see that both teams are playing their hearts out at the moment. And it's coming down to 2v2 situations, 1v1 situations, 90% of the time.
The Afterlife has actually managed to push through into lowers, so he might catch Phoenix, but she's going to opt to rotate with that bomb. And so quickly, I say that, Afterlife has been left in a 1v4 again.
In a P90.
In a similar position, actually, as the last round. But I mean, at least now he's got a little bit more range.
No, but a P90 is scary AF.
No, definitely. If you see a player running, if you see a player running at you with a P90, my first instinct is to run away.
Yeah, there's no like anything. It's just that player bought a P90, so he probably knows how to play with it. Just give up, run away.
Let's give him a run. It takes a bit of a cheeky shot there through the smoke, hoping a player was there. But he's got 4 players coming to his position right now, and Aku is just gonna do it in style, get the AWP headshots, and that's gonna be 9th round for Riese. So far, very similar to what we saw in Inferno. I thought it might have been different from, you know, what we saw in the first 4 rounds. But Voxcom IT really need to pull a rabbit out of the hat right now if they want to make sure that they win the 2nd map and go through to the 3rd map. I mean, to be tied for that 1st place in their groups would be a really sweet prize. So they need to get it, man. They need to get it.
Yeah, the buys are just off for me at the moment. I mean, we've got Phoenix on an AUG and no armor. We've got Afterlife with a Bison again.
With armor, though.
With armor at least, but no people really except for Phoenix with that flashbang.
So far, I don't think the Voxcom IT side has really had the time or the opportunity to throw utilities, so maybe they're just opting not to worry about it. But a little bit slower from what we've seen from Voxcom IT side. However, they have very few players towards the B site. And Skeletor gets an idea and is going to rotate to B side, but it might be too late. There's already 2 players taking the B bomb side. The bomb is going to go down. Skeletor does have the information that 1 player is very close to him by this window position, but he's alone at the moment. He has to wait for his teammates to rotate for this retake, and Technodoggy is going to take down one of the flankers, is going to take down both of the flankers. Phoenix is going to finish it all finally, and that's going to be the 10th round there for Riese. I mean, I feel like that's all I've been saying tonight is this round for Riese, this round for Riese, this round for Riese.
Yep.
They've really just been dominating.
Buys again from Voxcom. As I said earlier, I feel that eco management is such an important part of the game. Where, yes, I know saving may cost you a round, but rather save and do a full buy. That's my opinion. I don't know, might not be everyone's opinions. I know the save rushes or the full subs do work sometimes, but clearly Foxconn must realize that.
Yeah, they need to change something up. Maybe like not rushing with an M4 and running and shooting. Either way though. 4v1 favor of Reace once again. And just directionally left. And I mean, at this point, get the kill, maybe save the gun if you had the chance, but Radius is going to get the final kill. And I mean, so far, I agree with you. You know, if Voxcom IT really need to think about doing something a little bit different. Change it up. Change sites if you need to. I don't know if buying in a give might be the best solution, but it's different. We asked for something different, and here's something different.
Is indeed Phoenix once again opting for the AUG and no armor.
Someone needs to tell this man that armor is important. Although against an AK, you know, head armor doesn't really help you, but Kevlar definitely does, just a little bit.
What do you call that old body twitching thing when someone shoots you and you have no armor?
Ball twitching.
When someone shoots you and you've got no armor.
Oh, it's a knockback.
Yes, I mean just knockback on any weapon. You get shot on, accuracy goes down to like 10%.
I mean, you wanted to talk about knockback, and in that time, Reace just ran away with the round. So we're sitting on 12-1 now. They're just having a good time. I mean, at this point, you know, from a casting point of view, there's not even any need for us at this point because these rounds are running through in 10 to 20 seconds.
What did you have for lunch?
Apparently that's all that we can talk about because Reace are just running it away, and they're going to keep running towards bomb sites as 4 players are running down this B site. And Rexney
on forcing.
I mean, at this point, Reace isn't really giving them any choice. They're just holding in W, getting the shots that they need to. Nothing that they're doing is making a difference. Worst Nightmare, though, is going to take down to Radius. Is actually ready for the flank by Techno Doggy. So, I mean, with 12 to 15 HP, nonetheless, they do manage to get out of that into the 3v3 retake. I say that. But it very quickly gets turned into a 3v1. As only Worst Nightmare left, takes the headshot there onto Phoenix. Ooh, but the nade! So much utility for Reace that they can use right now, and it's just going to push Worst Nightmare into the worst position possible. And, I mean, one more round of this half left, and so far it's looking like pretty much a repeat of that first map.
Well, Sean Yonkers seems to disagree with us. He says Voxcom must win this.
I agree that they must win this, but so far the only way that they are going to be able to win this is if they change it up. Not these force buys really haven't been helping the situation. I mean, this round is obviously a bit of a different situation as it is the last round, but I mean, even Phoenix is now just having a fun time with a nice off shot there onto Worst Nightmare. And I mean, they're having fun. You can see it. The Reace team is just having a good time.
Yeah, they don't even play in their standard setup. They are literally just playing as individuals at the moment.
Rex is actually just running straight to spawn with his knife out. So I think there might be a little bit of I guess a lack of confidence. A lack of confidence from the Voxcom side, definitely.
Absolutely, but on the other hand, this confidence as a CT side, if REAce keeps this, let's just run willy-nilly, if Voxcom are able to just button down
and hold that defaults, yeah, no, they'll definitely get you know, a few free kills, maybe even a free round. But I guess it's going to depend on what they do in this first round. That's really going to set them up for the next. It's really important that they win this, get the economy that they need to, and just run away with it. As a T side, in terms of economy and buy-ups, you really can do that. And it does seem like we're going to be going for a fast A take, as the Radius is going to get the headshot there onto Skeletor, and so many trades coming through as we end up.
Kill the Phoenix once again.
As you mentioned, I think they're just looking for each other. Aku with a nice headshot. They make that a second onto Worst Nightmare. And just a Rexney left in a 1v4 with the Deagle, and a Dream is going to get the Dream onto Aku, but that's going to be all that she wrote for Voxcom IT. Just one more round left. And I mean, now, literally, there's no room for error. They have to win the next 15 rounds in a row if they have a chance of getting... next 14 rounds in a row if they have a chance of getting into overtime. Which, I mean, is a tall order for any team. Pro or not, it's not a fun time. And with the economy that they don't really have, it's not going to make it any easier. We actually do see a bit of a bomb site take.
Oh, the fail nade, and then Kayla drops onto that nade.
It's unfortunate, but Radius is going to make sure that it's not necessarily a round killer. Do see Trace coming through. The Afterlife today actually left on 14 HP, and Phoenix and Techno Doggy.
Phoenix killed Phoenix again. I mean, I think they literally have trackers on each other and they're just running around killing each other.
Both teams have just left Phoenix for the other Phoenix.
Yeah, it's like, we'll battle it out. Let's find out who's the real Phoenix.
We'll fight the other
That's
4
the
players. You just
agreement
worry
they came
about your
to.
twin. Pretty much. And now we've got Voxel IT left in a 2v4. It's very unfortunate.
What now?
A 1v4, as I literally just finished my sentence. Erexney now left. He's got a Galil, he's got the armor, and he's got the bomb, but does he have the right position? Gets caught out, and that's going to be all she wrote for Voxel IT. As Riese do take their first position with 15 points in their group, and I mean, very, very well fought there from Voxel IT. They managed to, I guess, keep the spirits up regardless of the score. So really well played there from either side.
Absolutely. There was definitely some fun games to watch. I think both teams had some fun. And
I mean, we had Voxel IT run away with a knife there. Oh no, it was Riese actually that ran away with a knife there. So I mean, there was some fun.
there definitely was some fun. Well, yeah, let's see what the giveaway is. We need to talk about this giveaway once again.
Yeah.
Fantech. Yeah?
For the last time tonight, I think you should do it.
Sure. Fantech has teamed up with ACCE Esports and they are giving away a Echo multi-platform headset, and I hear that its mic is detachable, so you can just use it as a headset as well. You can win this by liking ACCE Esports' Facebook page as well as Fantech SA's Facebook page. Go share the original post and tag some friends in that post. I mean, you also want to give your friends an opportunity to win this. And for our YouTube viewers, the link is also in the description to go follow to the Gleam.io website, where you can get an opportunity to get 12 extra entries into this competition. I've done it. You should do it. Who doesn't like free stuff? And this looks like an awesome headset.
No, definitely. And also very well played to both teams. There are still a few more games to be played before we go through to the Cup playoffs. So please do make sure that you check the rest of the games out. Come support your teams, come support your mates. And, let's just have a good time. From myself, and I'm sure from Pickle, thank you very much for coming to watch. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.